Ah. Come here. Nova. Oh, look what we got, Nova. Look what we got, Nova. Hey. Come on, Nova. Savage. Hey. We haven't shown you in a while, man. Oh. Savage, Nova. Oh. The beast. Oh. Nova's savage. See. Hold on. Stop. Stuck again. Hold on. Yeah, stuck again. Out. You know, you come to me and take it out. Right. Like a savage. Yeah. Oh. You're out of gas, Nova Scotia? I just let her go and bite a lot. Oh, she wants to bite me. She's missing a whole bunch of teeth. She has 3 canines are gone completely. She has like a little stub of one and a bunch of her other teeth. So grip is hard for her. She's got a hard bite, but the grip is still kind of tough. She loves to chase. It's hot out, so we're not going to stay out here long, but I just wanted to give her a bite. She loves to bite and shake. Oh! Killed it. Yeah, you killed it. Wow. Come here. All right, come here. Come here. Come here. You remember, this used to be the big issue. The big issue was she bit a bunch of people. She was in a crate. They kept her in a crate a lot. she's in a crate here too, but she was in a crate and she never got out to play. So she was in the crate and just revved up. I could see when she first came here, circling the crate and everything. And they let her out, taking her out of the crate and stuff, and she would go nuts and she'd bite the leash, and then she started to bite them, and she bit. I saw some pictures, multiple bites on arms, and like I said, a lot of her teeth are gone, but she still has some teeth. and she bites hard. And I saw she put holes. She bit on a woman's boob and latched on like it was a spring pole. And they were trying to take her out, and she was coming up the leash and biting them and everything, and they thought she was aggressive, and just all frustration. She wanted to bite something, and so she was just out of control, and she was biting the leash, and then she started to have fun with them. Where are you? Come here. So I started working with her, and at first back-tied her because she would absolutely bite me, you know. And we taught her that you bite the toy, and you saw this time she wasn't on the string. It took quite a bit of work to get her on this toy, not on the string. She was always like way up here and up on the string, and you saw this time she was on the right part. To get her on the toy itself, to get her on the right part. She has an out. I didn't do the out today because I just wanted her to work a little bit. She has a good out, but I back-tied her because she would go crazy and she would bite you. She would just go nuts. So I taught her to bite on the toy, and then after she was on the toy, when I started to teach her the out, when I was like, hey, out, she would come and she would bite you. And I have the video and everything, and she would absolutely come, and when I tried to out her, bam, hit you. And I fixed that. So this is where we are now. She gets excited as hell. Right before we came out of here, she was in the crate, and she knew we were gonna come out, and she was nuts. She comes out of the crate, she runs to the door, she doesn't bite me. Put the leash on, she ran out here, she took a dump, and we played. Nobody's getting bit, so it's nice. So she's gonna be able to go to a home and be safe, and she's not aggressive. When she first came with the other dogs, she was snappy with them, like when they came in her face, and she would snap or whatever, and that quickly was gone, and she's with them now. But she comes up on the couch, snuggles with me, you know what I mean? But she was just she would get excited and bam, hit you, and she would bite. She would bite pretty hard. And you know, she's still, I'm habituating it because you could, you know, she still kind of wants to, you know what I mean? But she knows now. Come here. Much better. Yes. So we put it into a constructive thing, you know, and she knows she can go crazy with that, and she goes nuts. She shakes, and she's trying to kill that thing. Mango. She knows what to bite, what not to bite. When she came to me, she was with the vet, and the vet had her loaded up on trazodone because they couldn't control her, and they were getting bit and this and that. And these are the people that are trying to make decisions for us, how to train dogs. I mean, loaded up to the point where she collapsed. She passed out, and I didn't know. I wasn't even told. Man, you dangerous, and you don't need to do that to these dogs. You don't understand the dogs. Get some help with the dogs. This dog did not need to be loaded up on trazodone to the point that she collapsed. She didn't need to be on it at all. Hasn't been on it with me at all, and she's fine. You're fine, right? She's fine. Mangoes all over you. You rolled in them. You rolled in mangoes. You rolled in mangoes. But the key too, I didn't try to suppress her. Trazodone, all that is, they're trying to chemically suppress the dog. Trainers physically suppress the dog. I didn't do that. I let the dog get aroused. I did it in a situation that I could control and I wasn't going to get hurt and I could guide her. And I did. That's the way it works. So I didn't try to suppress her so she doesn't get aroused. I let her get aroused. I actually back-tied her, agitated her, made her most aroused as she could get, and I controlled that. There's nowhere this dog can go now that I'm gonna lose control and get bit and get hurt. Because she's been to the craziest state, and she knows in the crazy state, when she's out of her mind, don't bite him, bite the toy. He says out, you out, you don't bite him, right? So this bullshit suppression, staying away from arousal is the issue. And as soon as you start, the dog starts to get aroused, and that's what they do, right? Because all bad things come in the aroused state. How about you figure out how to teach the dog how to deal with that state? The vets are doing it with drugs. Trainers doing it aversives, or environment control is so tight that they're doing suppression through that, and that's just suppression. That's all it is. And you're gonna lose control of the dogs, man. As soon as they get aroused, you lost complete control, because your whole game plan was to stop them from getting aroused. And as soon as they do, you have zero control. There's nowhere this dog can go right now that I can't control. Big difference. Nova, come on, buddy. Oh, I love you. Right? You're so dangerous, buddy. You're so dangerous. All right.